When Jake moved into his new apartment, he was thrilled to find a spacious, affordable place in the heart of the city. The landlord handed him a set of keys and warned him about one peculiar detail. "There's a door in your hallway that leads to nowhere," the landlord said. "It's locked and it always has been. Don't let it bother you." Jake shrugged it off. Old buildings always had quirks, and this one didn't seem like a big deal. But that night, as he unpacked, he noticed something strange. The hallway was dead silent. No creaks, no plumbing sounds, just an oppressive stillness. The locked door stood at the end of the hall as described. Its surface was covered in faint scratches, like someone had desperately tried to claw their way out. Weeks went by, and Jake grew used to the eerie silence. But then it started. Every night, around 3 a.m., a faint knocking echoed from the door. At first, Jake thought it was his neighbors, but he quickly realized no one else lived on his floor. The knocking grew louder each night, turning into frantic pounding that shook the walls. Jake decided to investigate. Armed with a flashlight and a hammer, he approached the door. "It's probably just a rat or some pipes," he muttered, trying to calm himself. The moment his hammer struck the lock, the pounding stopped. A cold wind rushed through the hallway, and the door creaked open, revealing nothing, just darkness. But as Jake peered inside, the flashlight flickered, and he saw them. Eyes. Dozens of glowing yellow eyes staring back at him. A cold hand gripped his ankle, pulling him toward the void. The last thing Jake heard before being dragged in was a voice whispering, "You shouldn't have opened the door." The next tenant never noticed the door. After all, it wasn't there anymore.